Well, nothing is set in stone, but odds are tonight could be the last time the Illinois State basketball team competes in Redbird Arena this season. Good afternoon, I'm Joe Brand with Your Sports. 4 seniors leave the Redbird basketball team in Anthony Cousin, John Wilkins, Tyler Brown, and Jackie Carmichael. All 4 veterans are expected to start against Missouri State. In their last meeting, ISU fell to the Bears, and the Redbirds realized the task ahead, but a few admit that senior night does add a little bit more to the atmosphere.
I would say one game, just, like you said, I only had 2 years, so I really embraced the 2 years that I've had. It's always been my dream to be a Division I basketball player, so just having the opportunity has been great to me. There's been a lot of memories, games that we won, even games that we lost.
I just want to leave Redbird Arena on a good note, and I think that's just the main thing that all of us really want to do now as seniors.
Student tickets are available for what could be their last chance to see these 4 seniors on Doug Kellen's court. Doors open at 6 o'clock. Even a few days away from the Redbirds women basketball team is also awaiting their senior night. ISU hosts conference-leading Wichita State on Thursday, but then welcome in the Missouri State Bears for a senior night of their own. Megan Grace, Jazz Green, Alexis Jenkins, Jamie Russell, and Candace Sykes will all be recognized on Sunday. Head coach Stephanie Glantz vows to start the seniors, but cannot guarantee more minutes than usual.
Putting them in the starting lineup is a way to say thank you, we appreciate it, and then you have to see how the game goes, just as any game goes. Just in our regular starting lineup, aside from senior day, that doesn't mean that just because you started the game, you're going to play the most minutes either.
The Redbirds are currently riding a 5-game winning streak and sit in 3rd place in the Missouri Valley Conference. Let's go over to some high school basketball. Remember that University high school football team that just couldn't lose a game? Well, their basketball team is just as impressive. The Pioneers finished their season undefeated last week in the Corn Belt, complemented with an overall record of 21-5. They'll hope to have a better playoff run, though, than the team that on the gridiron, as regionals start tonight against another local team in Bloomington. The Purple Raiders have home court. Tip-off is scheduled for 7:30 p.m. Central Catholic lived to see another day after winning their play-in game, but had some trouble with Lincoln last night. The game started off with a railer lead that the Saints just couldn't seem to catch up to. Lincoln's defense was too much for Central Catholic to handle as well. The Saints managed to stay close behind the Railers with the entire game, thanks to 4 3-pointers from Elliot Hordman and another 4 points from Jake Reinhardt. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to make the Saints victorious with a final score of 46-39. Despite the loss, head coach Jason Welch couldn't be prouder of his team's dedication.
I would say one game, just, like you said, I only had 2 years, so I really embraced the 2 years that I've had. It's always been.
Tyler Brown a little bit older for the Saints coach. The Saints do finish with a season of an even record 14-14. Lincoln will now go on to face the winner of U-High Bloomington matchup. And switching from Redbird hoops to high school basketball, we finally reached the NBA. Many thought the Chicago Bulls were doing just fine without Derrick Rose, but the closer we get to the return, the worse the Bulls seem to do. Let's head over to the United Center. Not so bad of a start. Kirk Heinrich there, Derrick Rose not, but Nate Robinson starting it off, a perfect feed to Joakim Noah, and then the Cavs would heat it up. Luke Walton gives the Cavs the lead heading into the 4th quarter. Just a lights-out shot. Noah not so happy after that basket. This would later seal the deal. Bulls down by 4. Great move by Walton again. Cleveland goes on to win 101-98. Chicago losers 7 of the last 10 games. When we return, find out which NBA players are heating up and which are cooling off. We'll have Christian Stoinev in the studio to tell us who's balling and who's falling. Stay tuned.